everyone. Welcome to Pantsless Tables, Pantsless Pride. We've raised over $1,000. Is that right?
Indeed.
Yeah. I think it's 1,000, yeah.
Over $1,000 before this game even starts.
Yeah,
That's absolutely insane. So thank you everyone for donating and being so wonderful and charming and taking care of people because they are people. So, hi, hello. I'm Jason. I am the GM, producer, most of the things for Memester of the Week, a Monster of the Week actual play podcast. If you enjoy this and have fun, come check it out. We do a lot of crazy things like what we'll be doing today. And so, starting alphabetically, so I am Jason, he, him. Those are the things that I do, and I'm going to be the world and all of the things around us. I'm going to try not to hit my microphone again. And so, starting with our good friend, Chili Pepper, can you please introduce yourself, who you are, your pronouns, and what you're going to be playing tonight?
Hi there. Hello, Internet. This is my first time on stream. Really excited to be here. And I'll be playing as a hard-boiled detective called Hector Faro for this game. My pronouns are he, him. My character is also goes by he, him. And he is affectionately known as a whisk around here. So let's see how things pan out for the whisk during the game.
Very nice. And next, just going in alphabetical order, Hector.
Hello, my name is Hector Reyes, also known as Okami or Keiichi Okami on the internet. I am a actual play streamer, indie TTRPG designer. You can find my games on itch.io under Keiichi Okami. And you can also find my actual play stuff at Keiichi Okami on Twitter, Patreon. I'm all over the place. And I'm going to be launching my own channel called House of Dreams, where we're going to do stuff like this. Please check it out. Check me out everywhere. I'm playing Lewis O'Malley, the wronged, tall, handsome, burly, red-haired, bearded, muscly gay man, like on a journey for revenge and justice.
Fantastic. And next up, our good friend Nick.
Hello there. I am Nick, he, they. You can find me all over social media as NickSnat1. That is with the number 1. I am also an actual play person. I forgot the word for that. But yes, if you watch
acceptable.
Yes, if you watch actual plays, eventually you will stumble upon me. I like playing in those kind of things. They're kind of fun. And today I will be playing Max Myers, the mundane, who is just happy to be here. Don't know why he gets caught up in this monster shenanigans, but he's here and hopefully he survives.
Fantastic. And last but never least, Irvi, can you introduce yourself?
Hello, hi. I hope everyone can hear me. Howdy ho. My name is Irvi Fitz. My pronouns are they, them, he, him, zers. I know that's a lot, but I'm queer. I am here to have a rock and roll time. You can find me all over the place at Caesar Slod. I do TikTok and Twitter, X, whatever you call it nowadays. And actual plays is a thing I'm trying to get into. So if you guys, hello, hi, I'm here for forever GMing time and playing time and doing what I need to do times. Tonight, I'll be playing Perry Daniels, he, they, as an old school The Traveler. Here to, be wibbly wobbly and a chaos gremlin.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for coming out and hanging out tonight. And once more, thank you, Steve. Thank you, Pantsless Tables, for having us. and just organizing this situation, doing so much good for people who are genuinely being wronged in the world. And it's always good and it's always powerful to see people standing up for those who otherwise might not be able to. And with that, let's get into the mystery. So we see a white man, and I almost forgot that I made a promise. For $500, I said I would wear a silly hat all stream. So let's just get that going.
Good. Yes.
Love that.
At first, I was like, "Are we doing like a Christmas in July thing?" But then
Nope.
I saw that. Oh,
All hail Don Penn of Don Quixote. There's nothing in the world that I wouldn't do to raise money for charity, and that's an absolute fact. So, with that said, now we can start the mystery. We see a white man with short brown hair, mid-30s, white shirt, black tie, middle management. We see him in meetings trying to climb up the corporate ladder. We see him in back rooms cutting deals and talking shit. We see him everywhere except home. One night, things are different. He comes home. There's a note on the table. He reads the note, starts to try and make some calls. No answers. We see him slump down in a heap on the floor, still holding the note. And he lifts up his head from his tears. And he hears something. What is it you seek, child? The City Limits Hotel was once the height of luxury. Located in downtown Austin, its warm brick walls and vaulted ceilings were the perfect backdrop to the stars that passed through its halls, preparing to play for Austin City Limits. You feel the floorboards creak under you with the weight of decades, and the dusty footprints that have been left behind in the last few days being the first sign of a pulse this place has had in years. You know you heard voices on the call. Every call. People asking you for help. As he crouches under the yellow tape of the police line, what does Hector the Whisk Pharaoh look like?
He is. He has a little bit of graying hair, unkempt, and he is wearing like a trench coat over like a clean white shirt and beige pants and formal shoes. And he has like a tie loosely around his neck that he keeps rubbing with his fingers once in a while. And the tips are a little frayed due to that. So yeah, that's what Hector looks like.
Wonderful. Thank you. When you and the authorities got here, you couldn't find anything. And when you had the phone company check your records, they showed no calls coming to you from here or anywhere even near here. You've had 3 missing persons cases dropped on your lap in the last week, and you have no leads. And yet here you are. What do you do now that you're back into this place? You honk your horn.
Sorry. Who was around me? Like, is it just are there other police officers from the precinct? How does the scene look like?
Excellent. So you tell me, would you come back to this place by yourself, or would you have brought someone with you?
I think I would have come by myself.
Okay. Yeah, there's no one with you in this
Yeah.
dusty old hotel.
Right. I take a gander and try to get a bead on things. Um, is there any marks on the door, any signs of breaking and entering, anything that would signify that there was something of an altercation that happened here?
Right. Go ahead and roll investigate a mystery for me.
All right. Sorry, one sec. Oh, let's put this on. First time, guys. Sorry about that.
Hey, get
Answer.
it out of the way now.
Need it
I
all.
had
Yeah,
so much
yeah,
anxiety
exactly.
during my first
Yeah,
stream.
we have to
Just
break
let
the
it go.
tension.
Yeah, we gotta let it go. It's fine. See, now it's over. Now it'll never happen again.
Yeah,
Right?
it is done. It is turned off. It's it won't bother us anymore. All right.
Roll
Investigate a
that bone.
mystery.
Yeah. So 2d6 plus sharp. You are
No forward, right?
no forward.
Right.
All
That's
right.
a 5.
So on a mixed success for investigate a mystery, you get one question. So if you will go to the list, I will read it off for you, but it's towards the top of your basic moves. So on investigate a mystery, you get to ask a couple different questions. The options are: what happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? Or what is being concealed here? And on a 7 to 9, you get to ask one of those questions.
All right. I'll just keep it simple and go with what happened here. Let's start.
What happened here? I think as you are moving around this hotel, you go through a couple different floors. You start checking rooms, and the police have swept it top to bottom multiple times. So you start checking rooms, and you don't seem to find anything, and then you head down to the concierge desk. And as you are moving and looking through and just like doing your due diligence and double checking the concierge desk, I think you find like a small tablet that looks not a tablet, a key. You find a small key, and it looks old and decrepit, but it has a tag number on it, the way that like many old hotels would have keys for the doors, and the key label would be attached to the key. But this says for B2.
All right. Is the key on the concierge desk, like where I can easily access it? Is it hidden some sort?
Yeah. You've found the key and have it in your possession now.
All right. Yeah, I'll head to B2 and see what's up with it.
Yeah. So as you're moving through this space, you're looking around and you check like a map of this hotel, and you see the concierge desk placed out for you, and then like ballroom and pool, and then like a label for basement. But there's only one basement that's been labeled on these maps. So
yeah, I asked the concierge, Good, sir. Good morning to you. And as we are authorities, it's in our due diligence to, make sure things are on the up and up. Uh, I just show him my badge, and I tell him I pull up the key, and then I ask him, like, uh, sir, this doesn't seem to track with the maps of the hotel. Uh, uh, can you tell me anything? Um, Anything hidden or anything that is um,
Hmm.
or why this is not on the maps?
So I feel like I've
It would do you good
miscommunicated
because
a thing about this situation. So this hotel is abandoned and you are alone here. So there is no one to speak to about this and like get a confirmation. To be able to find where this key goes to, you're going to need to do a little bit more sleuthing and looking around. But I want to take a little bit of a pause on that because at the same time, well, not the same time, but somewhere else, Perry Daniels is around. And I wanted to ask, Perry, where do you spend time when you're not in time?
There's time I'm not in time. Recently I've been around in like 2006.
Okay, so the way that Perry experiences things is not like you go from time point to time point, not time point having like a vacation spot that is outside of that thing and then back in.
I wouldn't call it a vacation spot. It's more so work, but yeah,
Okay.
there is a vacation spot.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you're in 2006, what are you doing in 2006?
Probably hanging out with my boyfriend before he gets old.
Understandable. Understandable and relatable. So,
As weird as that might.
No, absolutely not. While you are hanging out with Daniel, your boyfriend, you get a ping from your agency. There's something going on with your friend, the Whisk, that you talk to online.
Oh yeah, scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs. Yeah, there's something going on with scrambled eggs in 2024. Something happening in Austin where details of a missing persons case are starting to change.
We can't have details changing. That's not okay. And I love any excuse to make new friends and meet new friends in person. So I will give my little boyfriend a kiss on the cheek and hop to it.
Okay. What does it look like as you step through time and into this other space?
Yes. So I have a fun little pocket watch. Perry's a pocket watch enthusiast. This just happens to be the one he has on him at the time. It breaks, he's upset. Gets a new pocket watch. Just does a little timey-wimey, twisty, bobby, big portal pop-up. Typically, it's a nice little circle, good hues of some violet, little tealy. We like some cyan in there. And then it's just a hop, step right on through. And then we close that shit the moment we get through the other end because we have learned lessons.
Excellent. Wonderful. Yeah. So, Hector Farrow, as you are standing in this hotel with a key to a basement that's not on any map, you see a flash of light and a cyan circle open up, and some person steps out. And Perry Daniels, what do you look like?
Yeah. So Perry is a scrawny ass white kid. I usually just describe him as a Kurt Cobain knockoff, because that's pretty much it. Greasy blonde hair, scraggly clothes. He really should look more put together, but it's a classic look that blends into every age. So why change? Yeah, and he's rocks sunglasses. I just like being able to see my computer screen. And when he steps out and he closes his shit, he will automatically assess and look around to find the nearest person, who I'm assuming is Hector.
Yep.
And just stick his hand out with a sup.
I'm immediately taken aback. I'm like, oh there. Oh,
This
who
is
might you be?
2024, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, it
wanted
is.
to make... Good. Okay. Sometimes I miscalculate.
Are you fine? Are you okay? Did you have a bender last night, or you can't get a
No,
handle on the day?
I don't think it was last night, but we can come back to that if we're doing benders. I'm looking for someone named Scrambled Eggs.
Oh,
Maybe an omelet. Do you
how do you know my username?
bet? Hi. We've talked.
You from the website, the cracked window pane.
Yes.
Ah, the internet is so weird. I mean, what are the chances, right? Two people online
Yeah, what are
actually
the
made an.
chances?
So, did I see like anything of a portal closing or any visual, or it just happened behind me? Yeah.
Uh, this will be just like a fun little thing. Why don't you roll 2d6 and you're sharp, and we'll just see like, hey, did you notice that or not?
I just yeah, 26.
Great. That's a 9. I'm gonna say, yeah, sure. Uh, from like across the room, what you saw as you were like turning around, in the doorway of another room, you saw like a bright blue and like purple and cyan light flash, then close, and then this person just walked out.
Wait, am I seeing things, or was that like a portal behind you?
Yes, but that's not important right now. I heard there were 3 missing people.
I feel like that should be really important.
See, we can come back to it though. It can time. We can explain time. You can't explain missing people. Well, you can. I'm hoping we can. That's the point.
Yeah. I'll play along, but uh, let's, table that for another time. Uh,
Thank you.
Things are getting a little weird. I've seen some weird things my time as well, but yeah, this is getting something far out there. Uh, yeah, we have an abandoned building and an abandoned hotel here, and a key to a room that doesn't appear in any of the blueprints that I have for this place. And a missing person, another one. Things are getting a little out of control, and I don't know. I'm not able to get a handle on this. And my Captain Kazemi is, on me to close this as quickly as possible. His reappointment is coming up soon, and he needs to show results.
I forgot how political 2024 was. I am so sorry you're having to live through this, Hector.
You have no idea.
Trust me. Would Hector have like case files or anything on him, like to
Yeah,
like
I
look
believe
through
he
real
does.
fast,
Yeah.
get some information about previous things, and figure out maybe what's been changing?
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to put a small pin in that for just a second, because we need to go over and introduce our other wonderful players. While we are here at the City Limits Hotel in Austin, the camera pushes back out of a window into the afternoon sun and goes down a couple blocks over to the club Pushers, where the Pride celebration is already well in progress. And Lewis, one, what do you look like? And two, what are you doing on the afternoon of Pride?
So Lewis is about 6'4", V-shaped torso, incredibly muscular, thick full beard, shoulder length, wavy, thick, curly hair, that he actually has kind of pulled back into like a very kind of like swept away from his face and kind of up and twisted, like almost like a messy top knot. He is wearing, really comfortable, sturdy work jeans that kind of hug his tree trunk legs, Doc Martens that are filled with insoles. He's somewhere between the ages of 35 and 45, kind of sort of that like big, beefy, hyper mask, like daddy type, like lumberjack type. But you're not really sure, like, is he older and he takes really good care of himself, or is he younger and he just put on a lot of muscle and a beard? Like, you're just not really sure. And right now he is at the bar, just sort of, he's getting ready to get off shift because for the first half, like the morning half, he was working the door for the tea dance essentially kind of thing that they did, and now he's getting the rest of the night off so that he could enjoy his pride as far as everyone is concerned. But in actuality, he's going to go patrol. Right now he's heading over to the clothing check. He's not wearing his shirt, he just has a nice leather harness on, and he's like showing off the hairy chest, but he's making his way to clothing check to get his backpack, which has all his like hunter gear in it, and his clothes and his shirt and everything.
Wonderful. Yeah, I think as you're moving through clothing check and all of that, you bump into a familiar face, our good friend Max.
Max, how are you?
Oh, Lewis, haven't seen you around. How you been?
I've been doing okay. I've just been working the door most of the day, but I'm getting ready to be free for the rest of the night. What are you up to?
Oh, just setting things up. Yeah, I'm part of the organization team here. As you can see, some of my people are bringing stuff in, and then you do see like there are a couple of people, like setting stuff up. Bringing in coolers, microphones, and that person is like about to set up some pride flags to hang in front of the bar, and then Max just look up. Dave, can you please take that down? How many times do I have to tell you that is not a pride flag? That is the flag of Lithuania. Just put it back in the bag, all right? Sorry. Yeah, you were saying?
No, I was just saying I'm actually getting ready to get off. I've been working the door. I'm going to be walking around the neighborhood hanging out. What are you doing after the drag show's done?
Actually, I was thinking of just, hanging around, keeping an eye on things, you never know.
You still have my number?
Turns around, takes out the phone. Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, and then I text him, ding, just to make sure. And I say, how about you're all set up here? I take you out for a beer.
You know what? I'll take you up on that.
All right. I'll come back around 9 o'clock. Good luck on the show. And then I turn in my ticket. I grab my bag, and then I head over to the restroom to change and start patrolling after I change. And I put the leather away. I change into like a flannel shirt, like a button-up flannel shirt. I put on like a leather vest, more formal leather vest, which is actually secretly enforced on the inside. Like on the outside, it looks like a standard like Leatherman vest, but in actuality, he's like sewn in like Kevlar inside, so that it's like to kind of represent the armor that he has. And he pulls out, for a moment, he pulls out the pink beret, and he pauses, and he's like, "No, it's time to be subtle." And he puts the pink beret back in the backpack, and then like heads out with the bag, and just sort of patrols and walks around, keeping an eye out, and walking to the hotel, because I'm gonna if that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the hotel because I think my character has heard rumors that people have been going missing, and he wants to like patrol the hotel before going back and meeting Max for a beer.
Wonderful. I think that's a wonderful place. We're going to switch from Lewis over to Max, actually, because Max is alone. Roll read a bad situation.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no. Starting off strong, I see. Okay. Read a, that's 11.
Nice.
Yay!
Nice. On an 11, that's a full success. So on read a bad situation, you get 2 or 3
I hold 3.
questions.
No, I just hold 3, and then I can spend it to like do stuff
as you are going through it. So do you have any questions that you want to use your holds on?
I mean, I guess currently I've mostly set up I've mostly coordinated everyone. I have made sure Dave don't put up actual country flags in place of pride flags. So now I'm just keeping an eye on everything. So I guess let's say, are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
Yeah, I love that there was a like 3-for-1 sale on various bags of flags, and you had to like pull the pride flags out from the rest of the packs to set up for this event. Wonderful. As you're looking around and making sure Dave doesn't fuck up again, I think you catch one of your workers that you're kind of like working with, one of your volunteers, kind of going off with someone that you don't recognize.
I sort of frown a bit, and then I'm just gonna like this person I've never met before, right? The person that my volunteer is following along.
Yeah, you've never seen them.
I'm gonna where are they going? Are they like going to a back alley, or are they heading out the front door?
I think what is happening. So what I am imagining is that we're in the Club Pushers. I'm imagining like a traditional like stage setup, because this is also Nashville, Texas. So definitely like a stage setup, bar, door, plenty of like probably a second level for like an additional level for a dancing floor, and all of those things. So inside of this building, as we're like moving around, these people are starting to make their way towards the back door stage exit,
Okay.
which people are not supposed to go and use.
All right, yeah, that will definitely pique my, not say suspicion, but interest. So I'm just gonna trail them, like not like obviously, but just like just linger in case things go out of hand. I can step in.
Yeah, of course. Don't do that. Okay. I had an idea, and I made connections in my head of like, no, that could be a metaphor for something I don't want it to be a metaphor for. So I'm throwing that idea away. if you want me to tell you about it later, I will.
All right.
I think, Max, as you are making your way through here and you want to be inconspicuous,
Yeah.
why don't you act under pressure for me?
Oh boy.
And since you are acting on your read a bad situation, you're going to get a +1 on that roll.
That brings my modifier to 0.
A
8.
8, just enough. So you're going to get close to these people. Either you are going to bump into something and be heard, or you're going to bump into something and be hurt. Which would you rather have?
Okay. You know what? I will have myself be heard.
Okay.
I guess my leg sort of like clips like a box, and the stuff is like just, and then they turn to me. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think what happens is you're moving through this backstage. There's a pile up of boxes and extra things from preparations for the event, and you knock into that, and that falls over just behind you as you see the door like starting to close to the stage. And your worker turns around and the other person is startled and flees.
I just sort of like walk like, hey Matt, who's that over there? Your friend that just ran off.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, that was my friend Susie. We hadn't seen her in a little bit, and she said that she wanted to like talk to me about something. So we were trying to get a private kind of space. I don't know why she ran off though. I'm sorry. I don't mean to like.
Oh, no worries. So your friend
be causing a problem.
Like, is she all right? You know, people usually don't run away just because, you know. Okay, I wasn't following you, but yeah, I was trying to make sure things are on the up and up. So, yeah.
It's not worth it. Considering ideas, throwing them away. Yeah, Matt says, yeah, I don't know. She's been gone for a little bit, and everybody was really worried about her, and she said that she wanted to tell me something, and she was just acting really strange. She looked like she had some sort of like weird makeup on or something like that.
I mean, do you want me to go look for her if you're that worried?
Yeah, if you're not busy, that would be great. I would be happy to come like help you look.
No, why don't you hold down the fort? All right, and also make sure Dave goes through the flag. I almost saw him putting up the Luxembourg flag again, so go take care of that.
This dude in the fucking flags, man.
Yep. Yeah, you know how he is. All right, I'll go find your friend.
All right, but yeah, thank you so much. You're doing a really good job organizing the event. We all really appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course. And then I'm gonna go out and look for Susie.
Yeah. So you're looking for Susie, and we have Hector and Perry looking into some missing persons cases. Hector, you said that you have the case files on you, correct? You are muted, bud.
Yeah, some notes and some of my observations about the cases. Not the entire case file. Like I wouldn't take anything out of the case.
Right, but you have some information about the cases here. So Perry and Whisk. I'm gonna probably just call you Whisk because it's gonna be easier than saying the name of another one of our castmates. Yeah. So Perry and Whisk, why don't one of you roll investigate a mystery and the other one can help out, and you guys can figure out how you guys want to do that in whatever way.
I'll help out because I'd like to say that there's no paradoxes, which is one of my special moves. And just be like, man, we got to figure this out. If we don't figure this out, the details are going to just keep on changing. If the details keep on changing, then whatever is going to happen here is going to get the wrong people in office. It's a political year, man. And
Ooh, yeah, no, I love that. So I've never played with the Traveler playbook. No paradoxes. When you say something should happen to guarantee the future, you give another hunter +1 on their roll as if you had rolled a 10 on help out, which is fantastic. So yeah, Whisk, you can roll your investigate a mystery with a +1.
+1.
Oof, there we go. That is a full success, a 10, which allows you to hold on investigate a mystery. So what you know, before we get into anything, what you already baseline know about the missing persons cases is that there are 3 people who have gone missing in Austin in the past month, and they haven't been showing up. One of them is Susie Carmichael. Another is named Felicia. I almost said Felicia Day. I'm like, nope, that's a real person.
Felicia.
multiple people can have the same name.
We
That's
have
true.
to rescue Felicia Day. Okay, Felicia Day. This
That's
is crucial.
That's
It's
true.
important. I love you, Felicia Day.
We all love you, Felicia Day. Thank you so much for the impact that you've had on the world. Felicia Parker, Susie Carmichael, and Aximili Roberts have all gone missing recently in Austin.
Sorry.
I said Aximili Roberts.
Aximili.
Thank God that you're writing this down because I am not.
It's very...
I love that for you and for me. Excellent. So yeah, you know the names of the people who have gone missing in the last month or so in Austin. And what are your investigative mystery questions?
So they all disappeared in the same location, like near the or different places.
Did they
This
disappear?
is this is out of the and I mean, if it's okay, this is out of the investigative mystery thing.
Yeah. So did they disappear from the same location? I would say no, they did not. The connective tissue that you do find from like looking at all of these cases and kind of looking over the case profiles, part of gathering information for this was making like a profile of the person, which included looking at their social media. And in their social media, all 3 of these people have confirmed that they are gay or bi or pan. They are not straight. Is functionally the connective tissue there.
Right. For my investigative mystery, I'll just see what is being concealed.
What is being concealed here? So you see that connective tissue, and you know that that's it. You know that all of these people have this thing in common, and so you go to one of the Facebook profiles. You go to the profile for Susie Carmichael, and she has a couple videos. Like many people in the world, a lot of us make videos of us talking all the time, for talking about our friends or talking about something that we love, or just making stupid bits. I wouldn't know anything about doing stupid bits. But you go through and you see just like a typical TikTok video that Miss Carmichael has made, and you hear her voice, and you know that that is one of the voices that has been calling to you. And so what is being concealed here, you know for sure that somehow this place has been connected to those missing persons cases in a deeper way that than what you were probably expecting. And I think unrelated to that, unrelated to like looking at the case files, you look at one of the walls to this hotel, and you see a line going up the wall where there's starting to like form a break in the wallpaper. And I think it's at this point that Lewis walks in the front door of the hotel.
Okay. I head into the hotel. I dig into my bag. I pull out my mag light. And just kind of, carefully like look around as I'm trying to kind of like investigate the area, find any kind of evidence of demonic activity, as I try and figure out more about what's missing here.
Yeah.
Or do I run into them immediately?
I think that you would run into them immediately. I think
Okay,
you would come
in that
into
case-
the door and see these other two people in the lobby.
Then I will
wonder what the hell's going on.
I will actually completely change my approach. And I'll just be like, I take it I'm not the only one that's looking into the missing people here.
Correct. Hello, I am Perry.
Nice to meet you, Perry. I like reach out and shake hand, and like with your permission, fellow player. So Lewis just kind of tilts his head and he's like, Juko, you look like Perry. I went to high school with a Perry. But there's no way that you're him.
No,
It's
never,
2024.
no,
I just like.
I look like.
No, I went to high school in the 90s. I mean, I know, I don't.
I mean, like,
it's
yeah,
just-
right.
but
I mean,
like,
if
you look
we are
so
done with
much
introductions
like him.
here,
Oh,
this-
I'm sorry, officer. I wasn't trying to cause any trouble. Actually, no, he doesn't say that. You're like in like normal detective clothes, right? You're not in like a uniform. And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Are you looking into the missing people too?"
Definitely I am, and I flash my badge like
Oh.
a lot of people seem interested in this place all of a sudden. What brings you here?
I'm Lewis O'Malley. I'm actually a member of the local Pink Angels. There's been a lot of people in the LGBT community that have gone missing in the weeks leading up to Pride, and I don't know. I had heard that this place was some of the last few places that people had seen them. I haven't gotten any names or anything, just like faces. So I decided, while everybody was distracted celebrating, that I would, scope this around. Whatever is out there is probably hunting in the community right now, and I figured maybe I could find some clues to whatever it is.
That's a coincidence.
I didn't think anybody in the police force really investigated weird things. Thought you guys were a little bit more focused on like keeping the peace amongst like regular folks.
We are here to serve anybody. We are here to serve the city. This case is as important as anything else, and more important for me actually. But that is neither here nor there. Uh, let's get going on with this.
Lead the way, officer. And then I hold up the mag light to kind of illuminate the light ahead of us. And I just fall in line with this kid that looks like somebody I knew in high school. And
I mean, we definitely maybe played D&D together, but after the DM choked on a pizza roll at one time,
wait,
not the point.
Well,
I'd like to.
how did you
check
know about
out
Jeffrey
Roman.
choking on a pizza? Right. Okay. Got it. Okay. Just keep my eyes ahead.
Lock in.
Yeah, I would like to. I know that usually PBTA doesn't do this, but I want to be active. So I would like to. May I make a read a bad situation?
That's what I was going for.
Sure.
And just kind of try and see what's up. So what do I roll for that? That's sharp, correct?
Yep.
Okay. I'm just gonna go for it because. No forward, right? I just
Nope.
kind of blind. Here we go. Oh, okay.
Hey, there we go.
Okay. The dice are with me. How many questions does that give me?
So that'll give you 3 questions. I believe Whisk still has 1 investigative mystery hold. So let's divvy out our information real quick and let that happen, and then we'll resolve your read bad situation.
No worries.
Okay?
I will hold. That would be
Hold 3.
on a 10. Hold 3. All right. I'm adding it to my sheet so I don't forget.
Excellent. So, Hector, as you're looking around, yeah, this new person has entered the situation and seems to know a ton about the same thing that you're looking into. And you noticed that line along the wall. Do you have any other questions, or would you like to hold on to them before we move forward?
What did you say your name was? Lewis?
Yep, Lewis O'Malley.
Who did you notice going missing in your community? Can you give me some details? I'm just cross-checking, about the table.
Well, I know that there's been several groups of friends that have come out in the coming weeks. 3 people, I think, so far have gone missing. But like all of the articles that have been posted in the local Rainbow Austin Times, they won't name names for the sake of like protecting the identity of the victims, because I mean, your department doesn't want them released, which is totally understandable. Like, it's a private business, but it is being reported on, and nobody at the newspaper at the Austin Rainbow Times is talking to me. It's been mum's the word.
Yeah.
I do know that 2 of them identify as women and 1 of them identifies as a man, and that's all I got. I was able to just get pronouns, but no names.
A good Samaritan looking out for your fellow community members, right?
The Pink Angels have been patrolling for the LGBT community since the 1980s. They started in New York. Lots of people getting jumped and beat up, during the ACT UP days. I mean, not that ACT UP is over; like they're still around. But I don't know. It's been a wild couple of years, and I don't know. There's more than homophobes out there threatening our community. So. And if you're exploring this place, you definitely know what I'm talking about.
I'll take that into notice, and I'll hope that you don't take the law into your own hands. There is a process to this, right? Uh, so let us stick to the books, do the due diligence, and let the police do their stuff. Okay? I know it's a little sensitive, but you know,
The fact that you're here shows that you care, and I
that's
appreciate
heartening
that.
to hear. Yeah, we don't get a lot of good feedback from citizens. So yeah, happy to have you here. Uh, let's go ahead. Um, in I've been looking around this hotel for a while now, and I just seem to notice there is this break in the wall, um, a kind of like a crack maybe, or a false opening.
I shine the mag light like directly on the crack.
I'll go touch it.
Wonderful. Yeah.
You can hold up. I'll go touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perry, as you put your hand against the wall and like touch this crack that's starting to form in the wallpaper, I think the wallpaper starts to just give way under you. And yeah. And you start to find the like seal of a door.
Right.
There's always
Um,
a secret door.
I, I just try the B2 key on that.
Oh, what was it that you said, Whisk?
Trying that B2 key.
The B2 key. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just seem to have yeah. Uh, yeah, I got to this place a little bit earlier than you all, and snooping around, I found this derelict key, this old-looking key. I just show it to all of them, and
Ah.
yeah, and the label doesn't correspond to anything that is marked in the building blueprints or anything I could find about this abandoned place.
Maybe this. So you think maybe this key will open the door that that's behind that the wallpaper was behind all this old wallpaper?
Maybe. I mean, this is like the most physical lead we have got in a long time. This is literally like the first clue, I would say.
Yeah, I think that you guys move over. Whisk, you head up to the door after we are able to like pull all of the wallpaper
Yeah.
away from the door, and you insert the key and try and turn it, and the lock turns over, and the door pushes in to the wall, revealing a stone staircase heading down into an additional basement to this building. And we're going to pop over to Max and see what he's doing.
Yes, I am going to go through where Susie ran out of and try to catch sight of her so that I can follow and catch up.
Yeah, you're trying to chase after someone. Roll actor under pressure.
All right. That is a 4.
Excellent! Yay! Everyone, roll a d6.
Oh no! Right side, I get an experience point. Haha.
Haha! You do get an experience point.
Yep. Oh, that's a 1. That's another. Okay. Well. Nice meeting everyone. I'm just gonna. Max is dead.
See you. Excellent. I am just going to do a thing real quick. Uh-huh.
Oh, we are in so much trouble. We are in so much trouble. I'm just gonna.
All right.
Yeah, so it'll be fine.
I'll be right over here. I just gonna have a little
Fantastic.
bit of my tobacco.
Yeah. Cool. for the person that that affected, you have a message in your Discord. If not, you're fine. But yeah, so you are trying to chase after this person, and I think that you exit the building going out back there, and so you're going back into like the back streets of this downtown area, and trying to see where they went, and you're looking around and you're just not quite sure where you're not quite sure where they went, and you're maybe a block away from pushers now in these back alleys, and as you turn around and you realize like, maybe I should stop or give up, you see two people coming down the alleyway at you, that you don't know.
Are they beelining it towards me?
Yeah, they're walking right down the alleyway at you.
Okay. You know what? What could go wrong? I'm gonna charge into immediate danger and hold 2.
Wise decision.
And goes, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, I think so. There are these two people. One is kind of a larger, burly man, and the other one is just like a very the just like twinkiest person you've ever met. A nice, a solid like 5-foot twink. But when you ask like, "Hey, can I help you?" and you look them in the face, you see that they have jet black eyes.
Oh, that's not good.
And the twink says, "Yeah, I think you can, actually. Why don't you just come with us? We're having a party just down the street to celebrate Pride."
Is there a lot of people at this party?
Oh, there's a few.
I mean, I know this is extremely sketch, but inside Max's head, he's like thinking, these people are clearly, something is clearly up with them, and he wants to know if they have other people with them. So he's gonna play along.
Okay, I was going to make you roll on this, and if you did it anyway, you were going to get an experience point. But if you're going to just do it, just take an experience point.
I mean, because
we'll skip the roll.
Look, I have to move. What could go wrong? So if I charge into immediate danger, yep, I hold 2 now. So
this is all good things for you.
Yep, I'm gonna walk, but I'll just say as I follow, like I just sort of like very conspicuously reach towards my back I'm wearing like a hoodie that is like sort of like zipped up, and at the back of the hoodie, so it's something that Max sort of like carries around after a couple of tussle that they've had before, so they carry around your nunchucks.
Excellent.
Just hidden into their
pocket nunchucks.
Yeah, not pocket, like it's just on the back
ready
of their hoodie. Yeah, like
ready to go.
Yep.
Love it.
And they'll follow. And then as I'm walking, he's like, you should get that looked at. Might be bad for the oculars,
Oh no, it's fine. It doesn't seem to bother us too much, actually. We're getting used to being out and about in Austin with it. It's pretty nice, actually. And so yeah, these people just go ahead and grab you and walk you off somewhere else.
All right.
Back in the entrance to the basement with the rest of the crew, you guys are heading downstairs into this area. You have your mag light in front of you, making sure everything is illuminated.
Yeah.
And you get down to a basement floor that takes up the entirety of the building.
Oh.
So it's just absolutely like widespread, massive. Your mag light doesn't even fully illuminate all of it.
Ooh.
And let's see, who has not rolled yet? Who hasn't rolled Investigate a Mystery yet? Perry. Perry, as we're doing this, please roll Investigate a Mystery for us.
Quick question,
Sure.
Keeper. Should I spend some of my holds now for read a bad situation now that I'm in the deep dark basement?
I think that's a wise
Okay,
decision.
excellent. I'm going to spend all 3 because it's a one shot. Let's go wild. What's the best way out?
The best way out is back up the stairs.
Excellent. Thank you. What's the best way to protect the victims? And in my character's mind, the victims are the 2 people I am with because I don't know how competent they are.
Okay.
I think maybe.
I want to not give you a like obvious nothing answer here. I really do. But
Actually,
I do.
let me reframe it as the people that have been kidnapped. Like,
Okay.
what would be the best way to protect like the actual victims I'm looking for?
I mean, the obvious answer is find what is taking them and stop it, but you know that. I don't think that question is something applicable to you right now because no one is in immediate danger. You can absolutely continue to hold it.
Okay, I'm gonna hold that. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna do. Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
Yeah, I think as Perry is walking forward to try and see what's going on in this room, you catch something on the edge of the mag light. And you see something red gleam in the darkness. And as you pan your mag light over to it, you don't see anything except for a pair of bright red eyes and an outlined translucent shape. As this thing starts to run on its massive forearms and back legs and start lumbering towards you.
I would like to let Irvi make their role.
Yes.
As a player first. But in character, I just want to note my reaction is immediately to intersperse myself in between Perry and the creature, but I'm just going to hold back as a player, and I would like that to be resolved first because, we all deserve the spotlight.
Yes. So, Irvi, make your roll, and then we'll get reactions from Whisk and Lewis.
I got a 12.
Excellent. What do you want to know?
So I would like to use my historian feat for reading a bad situation on that detail there, which allows me to ask, why does this seem familiar as one of my questions?
I think it seems familiar because you've seen things like this happen before where there were people who desired something, whether or not they wanted love or they wanted money or they wanted to be important. And many people throughout history would sacrifice almost anything to have that thing that they feel like they couldn't. And so because of that, throughout history, you've seen a lot of evidences of these large-scale basement rituals that are used to communicate with demons, because they are the things that are giving people what they want and can't have.
Oh, lovely. Okay, cool. Bet. And then I have, I believe, 2 with investigate.
Yep. So one more question.
I guess what more specifically on like what happened here in general, because you'd mentioned rituals. So like, is there anything that can help specify more specifically?
Yeah, of course. So as you are moving into this darkened basement, you start to see scorch marks on the ground and some like dark paint that's been outlined here. And you see it's not quite a pentagram, but you know that it is like a summoning circle functionally that has been painted on the ground here, and scorch marks in multiple places throughout this circle, indicating that there was sacrifice and something was gained.
Lovely. I will be pointing that out as there's apparently a monster now. Be like, hey, look at the scorch marks. Oh shit.
Yeah. Can you just remind me real quick? I got lost in the sauce. Irving, can you remind me the question that you just asked? Because I'm not entirely sure I answered it.
What happened here? So
Okay.
I was getting a little bit, because you'd mentioned rituals, so more specific on like what the ritual would have looked like and if the bullshittery that's there.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, you verified that there was like an actual sacrifice.
Cool.
Verified that there was an exchange.
I have ADHD, and sometimes my brain gets lost in the sauce as I'm like doing this thing, and I'm like, I don't know if I answered that question or not. And I want to make sure that you guys are getting the information and having a good time. So thank you. Now that we have all of that known and understood, Whisk, you're in the back of the group and you're seeing these things start to happen. As you see some sort of figure in the darkness move in on Lewis and Perry, what do you do?
Yeah, I immediately draw my magnum and take a shot at it, because it has this glowing red eyes, and it is moving hostile towards. It's moving like really dangerously towards.
Wonderful. Yeah, just roll kick some ass for us.
Kick that
Right.
ass. Kick
that ass.
Kick that ass.
Oh, that's
Killing it. Wonderful. And how much harm does your weapon do?
I believe it's 3 harm.
3 harm. Great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as you are doing this, so this monster is starting to come towards the group. You pull your gun and shoot it, and the bullet lands in its shoulder, and it throws it back slightly, and then it's pissed, and it jumps and brings down one hand on you, putting you down onto the floor. And so you're going to take 2 harm.
Right.
And Hector and Perry, you both see this. So Monster of the Week, there is not an initiative order. Jump in when you have an idea and just try and be aware and share the spotlight. And Max, I promise we will get to you in a second.
I got something. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I wanted to so the creature is no longer focused on Perry. The creature is now attacking Whisk.
Yes.
Okay. All right. In that case, from like behind, like hidden by his like leather vest, he like pulls out this like hand cannon. Like it looks like a like a beautiful revolver, like Dirty Harry style. Like you can tell that Lewis, you get a little flashback to like Lewis, like watching old Dirty Harry movies as a skinny kid and watching Boondock Saints when he was in his 20s. And he just sort of like pulls out this like hand cannon that it looks like something out of Supernatural. Okay. Like it's like, and it's got these weird like etchings of like, you know, Gnostic like prayer symbols on them because he got it on the black market. Like he's not the divine, right? But this is his signature weapon. This is his hand cannon. This is Bertha. Okay.
Bertha.
Bertha.
An instrument of justice. And he levels it at that creature and he's like, I've been waiting for this moment. And boom! Pulls the trigger right in between its red eyes, like on the side of its head, to try and knock it off of his friend.
Okay.
His new friend.
So that is your signature weapon. That is. So you know from looking at this that this is a demon.
Yep.
So this does count as I know my prey. You get +1 ongoing, knowingly pursuing, investigating, fighting demons. So you get +1 to your roll.
Yep.
I'm trying to just go through and make sure all of
I haven't suffered harm yet, so I don't get what doesn't kill me.
Right.
I also have tools matter. With your signature weapon, you get a +1 to kick some ass.
Cool. Okay.
And then
Yes.
I have advanced kick some ass. Oh, that just gives me more options when.
Yes. So if you roll a 12+, which is very likely at this point, because so you're getting +1 for using your signature weapon, you're getting a +1 for I know my prey. And you already have 3, so you're rolling this with a +5.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, you're rolling this with a +5 total.
Okay.
So roll kick some ass, and then you can also choose to possibly add precise strike after you've rolled your kick some ass.
Okay, so we've got tough, and then I hit submit, right?
Yep.
And then the forward is +5.
+2. You have 3 from your stat, and then 2 forward.
And then got it. And then go. I got an 11. Oh,
an 11. So I just hit my microphone. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay. I got an 11.
Making sure the mic was okay. Yes. So an 11. So that's not an advanced success, but you do succeed. Do you want to do the precise strike with this?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you're going to roll this plus tough, and you're going to add a +1 from I know my prey.
Okay, so I'm rolling. Oh yeah, I've done this before. So I roll.
You can click on the name of the move in Roll20, and it'll just roll it for you.
I gotcha. I'll go over there. It is, what is it? Safety first. No. Doesn't kill me. Never again. I know my prey. No.
Oh, actually, no. Sorry, I was wrong about that. So you're just going to go to your stat sheet and go to tough, and then click on the die just next to the stat.
I got it. Click on tough, and then add 2 forward.
1 forward because I know my prey.
Gotcha. 9. Mixed success.
9. So on the mixed success on this, you inflict an additional harm. So
okay. So my base harm from my weapon. Hold on just a second. Let me just do
base harm from your weapon is 3.
3?
And for your hand cannon.
Yep.
Yes.
3 for my hand cannon. And then I have an additional one from Precise Strike. So that's 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
Excellent. So yeah, you walk up to this demon and you say, I'm not going to let this happen again. And you pull the trigger and your hand cannon. Now I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
What tags does your cannon have?
It's loud. It
So
has
loud.
It's loud and close.
Okay.
And 3 harm. So it's a hand cannon. So
yeah. So you shoot this demon, and it immediately just flies off of your new friend Whisk, and you see it like slump over onto its side and sit there for a second, and then you see it start to get back up and look at you, and it's pissed. Perry, you're in the back.
Can I say something badass before Perry does that?
Please do.
I put my hand in the second hair of the gun, and I'm like, I got 5 more bullets with your name on it, motherfucker.
Excellent.
You don't even know his name yet. We gotta figure that out.
This feral beast won't know its name.
I just want to know its name before we kill it. Okay. I would like to use my move, sufficiently advanced technology.
Okay.
I'm obnoxious. So I can reproduce the effects of the move, use magic with technological tools, but I don't have to roll a dice. I just have to choose an effect and a glitch, but it's not actually magic. It's just me being a pain in the ass.
Okay.
So I would like to use my sufficiently advanced technology, which in this case is going to be my phaser, and I'm going to try to trap a specific person, minion, or monster as the effect. So I'm shooting him with my gun, but it's to trap him. Okay. And then the glitch, I would say, would probably be like it's a short duration. My goal is so we can run because that thing's getting back up. I don't fight.
Yeah. So what does it look like when you shoot this thing and make sure it stays in place?
It is a like slow-mo kind of moment. So you get the fun little like Star Trek phaser beam, like very TOS era, like lightning bolt shoot across, and it would just essentially put that like pause VCR moment on him. So you get the little staticky fuzz for a second, which would be like his force cage moment. And then Perry's like, I haven't figured out how to make this last very long, so if we want to go, we should go. And then he's going.
Excellent.
They don't stop. Like, they gave the warning, they're out.
Excellent. Whisk, you've seen all of these things happen and been put down on the ground. I believe that you have a move that lets you ask a question whenever you see a monster in action.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. The occult confidential. Yeah. So, rather than that, would I have put 2 and 2 together when I see all this futuristic thing happening, that Perry is not of this? Like, we have been talking on the forums for a while, and they have been dropping clues um, to like various events in the past, in the future. So, hello?
No. No, my camera just went blur for no reason.
Yeah.
Why?
It's
Okay.
okay.
So, can I put two and two together to guess that she has something to do with time or anything to affect time, or that what I saw earlier could have been a portal? Is that
Uh,
reasonable?
I think that is because it's something that is not actually a monster. I'm going to just let you roll just an additional sharp roll, and we'll see if you can put those things together. Just to see. I think that that's a sufficient amount of information that you can put together. Like, okay, this person keeps talking about like other times and what's going on, and having been there and being there, and speaks in a very like detached way about what's going on right now. And so I think you can start to put those pieces together.
Right. I'm underneath the monster right now, and I yell to Perry, Perry, that portal of yours. Can you send this to somewhere like when the meteor hit the Earth during the dinosaurs or something, so that we could get rid of this thing? Good.
It not doesn't always work like that, but I mean, it would be worth a shot. But also, demons, man.
Yeah, we could send
Did
it
the
to some.
meteors not bring the demons?
I don't know. We just want it gone from here right now. We could put it anywhere in history where humans are not there.
Okay, so
This is this weird shouting, like, I'm just
Yeah.
imagining this whole.
Yeah,
so what I see this as, if this is okay,
Hmm.
Irvi, if this is okay, this could be done as a manipulate someone roll
Okay.
on another player, because one character is like, hey, can't you just do this thing? And the other player is like, I guess I could, but there's problems that might
Yeah.
come from that.
We might have some. I mean, we can sure try, buddy, old pal.
Yeah. So Whisk needs to.
Boo!
That's okay. Because Whisk is the person making the argument. They are the person who needs to roll manipulate someone.
all right, all right,
This is
all right.
real 20.
Make sure to mark an XP. Woohoo!
So manipulate someone.
Do it.
I have to live for my date.
Yeah.
I have to live for my date.
To live for my date.
Understandable.
That's a 9.
So I
Yeah,
never
I
used
rolled a
manipulate
9
someone
there.
in
Yeah.
this way. So on a mixed success for another hunter, Irvi, Perry can mark experience if you do what Whisk is asking of you. So you can get an experience point and do this thing, or you can say, no, I'd rather not do that right now, and we can move forward. Either is okay.
Okay. I mean, you know what? Fuck it. Why not give it a try?
All right.
So yeah, I guess Perry's he's got him trapped right now, so he's like, yes, I'm super confident walking over to this monster, this demon, if you will. Perry is not confident at all. Like, he is shaking in his fucking Converse right now. And he's gonna give it a go and try to make a portal for when the meteor hit or the explosion. He just wants to drop off the demon. He doesn't think this is going to work fully. He doesn't feel it.
Okay.
He's
So
working.
interesting.
Lewis is lying in wait to intercede and
Yes.
take whatever hit is coming.
I understand. And that's very good. I'm going to say This is not. This is you activating your time portal. This is not you doing your time and space thing necessarily. You already have like a set destination that you want this to go to.
Yes.
So you're doing your time portal, and this thing is trapped. But you did say it was for a short duration.
It
And
was.
so
Yes.
I'm going to say act under pressure to activate your portal and make this thing fall through without other consequences.
Can I help out in some way?
Him.
Yeah,
I
can
don't.
If you
Help
guys
him.
can, if you can justify in the fiction helping them out, yes.
Yeah, I don't
But
think I have.
you gotta tell me how you help them use their technology.
I just look at Lewis and then you seem to be the bull ringer here. Keep this monster's focus on you while Perry does his thing. Maybe Lewis can help out. Like he is like the matador in the situation, like trying to he has done the most damage and he is trying to aggro the beast basically.
Right. Okay. So let's
Go ahead.
see that roll from Perry.
It's an 11.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I have to do the other part of my math. So it's actually a 10. I have to subtract.
Okay.
But a
Okay.
10.
So,
Man.
yes.
The
Excellent.
physical.
So Perry, you open up this portal through time, and this cyan blue circle appears at the feet of this demon just inside of its cage, and it starts to fall through, and your cage gives out, and its hand comes up and just barely goes in front of your nose as it falls down through the portal into the beginning of time, just about right when a meteor is about to hit the earth and make all dinosaurs extinct. And your portal closes.
Yes.
And I think on the closing of that, the camera goes dark. We're going to switch over to Nick, and we're going to come back to Nick after we take a short break. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Pantsless Tables, our Monster of the Week campaign. Not campaign, or one shot. But maybe? Unless?
Maybe.
Unless? I don't know. We'll see. But hey,
We live.
we lived. I lived, bitch. We are gonna check in with our lovable friend Nick, who has gone into this club downtown. We're gonna go into Club Rain downtown, just a couple blocks from Pushers, with these two dark-eyed people that met you in an alleyway because you're a very trusting individual, and you make good choices.
Indeed.
Yeah. So you walk into this club, and people are understandably like dancing, having fun. And the twink that you were with, unnamed twink number one, turns over to you and says, "Yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. We're gonna go get some drinks in the back room. You can come join us in a little bit, okay? We just have to go talk to somebody."
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
Yeah, and so they wander off to go tell somebody about what's going on. You
All
see them start to kind of like walk up the stairs here.
All right. I'm going to pretend to dance for a bit, and then I'm gonna scan this club that I'm in. Do I see Susie?
Do you see Susie? I'm going to say that is a investigate a mystery.
Ooh, okay. Let's go. Oh, 9.
Cool. would qualify that as what is being concealed here,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you are dancing in this club and looking around, seeing who's here, as you're here, I think you do see Susie dancing over by the bar.
Oh. All right. I'm gonna head over and I'm just gonna be as nonchalant as I can, just lean against the bar and goes, "You're Susie, right? The one who just ran out from what's the name of the other club again? Reacher, is it?
Pushers.
Oh, okay,
Pushers.
close enough. Yeah. You ran out of Pushers, right? Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you off there.
Yeah, I think that this person stops for a second and turns to you and says, "Oh, who's asking? Who are you?"
Oh, sorry. My name's Max. You were hanging out with my friend Matt earlier at Pushers.
Right, yeah.
Sorry, just want to check on you. You ran out of there so fast. I thought something was wrong.
Yeah, I was just trying to tell my friend about like how I'm back and what happened and everything, but you seem how did you get here?
Oh, I'm a couple of suspicious looking individuals asked me for a good time, and they were a bit suspicious to me. I follow along in case that they were doing some sketchy shit to people.
Right, and there was nothing that you didn't feel like there was any sort of danger to you in that situation.
I mean, a little danger. I mean, did you see their eyes? I don't know if that's a kind of disease or whatever, but
you look at her and she also has completely black eyes.
Is this like a new fashion trend or something that I'm not getting? Is that contacts?
You could say that's a new fashion, sure. And I think at like this moment, this beat, Twink comes back down. I'm not naming him. Twink comes back downstairs. It's easier to identify it by just calling it Twink now. That's their name than giving them a proper name. Twink comes back downstairs and is like, yeah. Hey, Nick, if you don't mind.
Nick? You mean Max?
Sorry, the blend.
The fourth wall.
The fourth wall gone. Yeah, hey Max. If you don't mind, our boss would love to come talk to you actually. Do you mind coming upstairs to meet with him?
Who is your boss, by the way? I tend to know like all of the owners of the clubs nearby here.
Oh yeah, he's kind of newer, Mr. Dumont.
Dumont. Interesting name, vaguely vampire-y, but
wild thing to say out loud to another human being.
You know what? Why not? Take me to your leader.
Okay. This is easy. Yeah, you go upstairs with Twink to go see Mr. Dumont.
As I do so, I would like to use Oops to see if I can stumble upon anything important on the way up.
Oops is the best. Yes.
I forgot that you had it.
Yeah.
And I had a whole rant when we talked about you taking it.
Yep.
Huh. Okay, oops. Well, you're going to find something useful, but it might not be useful right now.
Yeah. And just to see like anything I can get my hands on. Either help my situation right now or reveal the true intent of some stuff, whatever.
So, I need you to trust me when I tell you that this is important. As you're walking by, you see a table for the Unitarian Church of Austin, Texas, in the corner of this club, because they are handing out water bottles, and you snag a water bottle from the table as you're going.
All right. Cheers, guys. Stay hydrated in this tough weather. I'm sweating in real life, by the way. My room is so hot right now.
It's so hot. It sucks out here. The only reason I'm alive right now is because I have my AC blasting.
Same.
It's just muggy. But yeah, you head up the stairs. You go into this back room on the second floor of this building, and you see like a staircase leading up to the roof where sometimes they also have parties. And right now that's blocked off. You walk past that and into this back room to meet with Mr. Dumont. And he is painfully average. Short brown hair, white shirt, black tie, just the most normal looking white man you've ever met. And he gestures for you to come sit down and says, "Oh, hey, hello. Thank you for coming and staying with us at Rain tonight. My friends tell me that you are interested in what we're doing here."
Less interested and more just curious.
Right. Oh, well, I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. What would you like to know?
Well, for starters, so I couldn't help but notice that you have a associate of a friend of mine downstairs partying. Susie, I don't know if you've heard of her.
Yeah, Miss Carmichael. Yeah, she came to hang out with us pretty recently. But I don't know all of the patrons at my club, obviously.
See, it's interesting that you said hang out because my friend, funnily enough, who just met Susie, told me that she went missing.
Right.
For quite a while. Do you know anything about that?
I don't think. I think what you're going to do here is
side check.
Yeah. You're going to manipulate someone.
Yes.
Here, and you're going to try and get some more information out of them that they otherwise wouldn't tell a normal person.
I rolled a 13, and I took an advanced manipulate someone move.
Thank you for donating to the Tiltify, so all of these hunters can just destroy me.
Yeah.
Because they've done a wonderful job so far.
Oh, this is going to be great.
So on a manipulate someone on a 13.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, not only do they do what I want right now, they also become my ally for the rest of the mystery.
Hold on.
Your big bad is my ally now.
Hold on. I fucked up.
Okay, maybe it doesn't have to be Dumont. It can be like Twink or something. Like break through their. I'm so charming. I break through this person's charm.
Okay. I legitimately have to sit with this for a second because
You
I'm
need a moment. Should we go
holy
to break?
shit. No, we don't need to go to break.
Okay. Okay. This is gonna be
Can you
an
imagine
on
after I
air.
was like, cut to commercial? Like
only an actual play. Only
Right.
an actual play. We're just like, do it. Use the restroom.
yeah, no, we're fine. I think what is going to happen here is that this person is going to be incredibly fond of you. They are not your ally. I can't let them be your ally for a reason that you are discovering now as the twink puts their hand on your shoulder very forcefully and tilts your head up to look them in the eyes. And you see shadows start to grab onto your neck and your arms.
Oh boy.
And I need you to act under pressure.
Act under pressure. All right, let's go. Okay. I rolled a 5, but I have a hold from my what could go wrong, I think.
Yes.
So I get a +2 on that, so I will make that from a miss to a partial hit.
Ooh. Okay. So on a mixed success for an act under pressure, what is it that you would like to do in this situation? Let's establish that first of all.
Okay, the moment he grabs onto me, I'm pulling out the nunchucks and smacking some heads.
Excellent. So we'll roll with that. You can do that. As you do that, either something is going to get inside of you, or you are going to take some harm.
Knowing what I think is happening here, let's not get anything inside any orifices. I will take some harm.
Fair enough. Yeah, so you understandably freak out, nunchucks out, ready, spinning like Bruce Lee, and slap the twink across the head with it. They roll over a bit, and I think the Mr. Dumont pulls out a dagger and pins you in the back.
Ow!
And you're going to take 2 harm.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's bad.
All right, I am going to. Okay. I guess you're responsible for the disappearances then. I'm not gonna feel too bad doing this. I'm gonna beat his head.
Yeah, roll, kick some ass.
Let's go. Okay. So I am going to spend 1 luck point to succeed on that.
Excellent. Everyone needs to roll a d6.
All right, and because I spend it, I get to find something weird, maybe even useful at some point later.
Excellent. I will keep that in mind. Good. I need to consult a table. Okay.
Least favorite sentence.
Great. Wonderful. Nick,
Yes.
what how much harm does your nunchucks do?
It does 2 harm.
2 harm. Wonderful.
And then for the extra effect that I get for rolling 10 and above from the luck point, I am going to force them where I want them, which is deeper into the office so I can book it out of the office.
Do you have advanced kick some ass?
No, I do not.
Okay, then unfortunately you're not able to do that because that's a advanced move thing. Yep.
No, is on 10 plus, one of the extra effects is you force them where you want them.
Wait, no, you're entirely right. Yep. Okay. I was thinking of think
routing,
on
right.
on kick some ass you get additional effects on top of that. That's my bad. Great. So yeah, you force them back into their office after you have them move off of you and away from you, and you're running out into the street.
Yep.
Wonderful. Let's go back to Lewis and Whisk and Perry. You guys are making your way up out of the basement of the City Limits Hotel.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
So you're making your way up and out of there. What do you guys want to do? Hector, you are still muted.
Yeah.
Whoops. As we're going up the stairs, I would like to make. I know demons, right? Like,
that's
I don't know
specifically
time
your
travel.
thing.
So, banishing this thing is going to take more. So, I would like to make an investigate a mystery check. Like, as we are leaving, I'm looking for something, some sort of symbol, some sort of clue as we're making our way out something carved in the wall that would let me know
Yeah,
what
absolutely.
its weakness or could be? Like, how do I seal this demon?
Right. Go ahead and roll that for me.
Okay. And then I get +1 ongoing because I know my prey, right? Or is that only for kick some ass? No,
That's for all the things.
Okay. All right. So that I think that's just 1 on that, and then I know my prey. Yeah, that's it. That's it. All right. I'm just gonna roll. We'll see what happens. Oh wait, no wait. Not this.
A 10.
Oh,
On a 10, you get 2 questions.
okay. What can hurt it?
Mm-hmm. Do you have another one in mind, or would you like to bank it?
What is being concealed here?
Okay, cool. I think as you 3 are making your way up and out of the hotel, you see for like a very brief glimpse the image of the circle in the floor, and you have a understanding because of your study and your research as a hunter what this circle is, and that is a summoning circle for major demons. And it looks like this ritual didn't quite take. That this might have been an experiment, for better words. This was the testing ground or the control for this summoning. And what can hurt it? You know that because of your research, because of looking into this, because of knowing the form of the thing that took your partner from you, you know that demons are heavily affected by anything considered holy.
Mm-hmm.
You know that they are also affected by magic. But some greater demons do not have that weakness to magic, but instead it would be even more specific than that.
Okay. I'm just gonna be like, I don't know what kind of weird magic thing you did as we're getting like up the stairs, but that thing was a major demon. That is a major summoning, and whatever it is, you probably only slowed it down. It's usually vulnerable to magic or something holy, and something that powerful. It needs to be something specific. The only thing on our side right now was that this was a hatchet job, an experiment. It wasn't the actual summoning, but whatever we did, it will probably come back. And I say that. Yes. That's a problem.
See, this is why I didn't want to send it back dinosaur times.
Yeah, if it's like a ritual, and it seems awfully convenient. You know a lot about this, and you showed up at the right time where I was investigating these cases. If it's a ritual going on, is there any way to like mess with the circle so that this doesn't happen again?
That would involve us going back down into the creepy basement, back to the circle, and sabotaging it. Do you have anything holy on you? Anything blessed?
I don't think I do.
Yeah. Whisk, I think that you would put together from these context clues and from the situation that has happened. Like, this place was sealed up and abandoned. And yes, like calls have come from this place, but it's been abandoned. And so you would know that this summoning circle and all the things involved here was part one of something larger. And this is just the remnant. This is just the discard and not the place that someone is planning something out of.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know? You look like you might have a lead, detective.
Yeah, from what I can make out of this, it seems like this was a failed experiment, a one and done thing, just to see if things would work out, and it looks like it did. I don't know to what extent the perpetrator was expecting this to succeed, but we just got an evidence, right? I'm just going to phone in the authorities. I have a radio on me. I'll just say, I'll just address the group. I'll make sure that this area is like completely cordoned off and no one finds this place again.
Hmm.
So to prevent further danger. But this is not the last of this.
Should we go back out in the festival, take a look around, see if we can see any signs of anything strange?
I think I would start with, because most of the victims, all of the victims were uh, LGBTQ, and we have the festival going on.
All right. Well, follow me. And I put away my gun quietly. I get in and I just sort of lead them into the festival to try and blend in with the festivities and just sort of bar hop and just sort of blend in the crowd and then sort of use my status as a regular to just have nobody ask questions about the two of them, as we try and look for signs of either demonic possession or rumors of strange things that are happening in the area away from the theater. Are we going in the right direction above table?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I just want to make sure that we're not off track.
Yeah, I would say yes.
Would any of the I believe there are quite a lot of clubs and party areas. So would the social media accounts of any of the victims point to where they were seen last or where they were partying last?
That's a brilliant fucking idea.
Oh,
actually, I love that. Roll investigate a mystery. Roll that with a +1 just because I just love that idea. That's a very good one. Excellent. Yeah. So an 8. So I'm gonna say on an 8, you would get one question. You know what you're asking for. You know what you're looking for here. Does the social media accounts of the victims talk about any specific place? I think when you're going through there, you look through there's nothing overt on the first level, nothing oh, I'm out here at da 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 and I'm loving my there's no pseudo promotional material for these places. But when you look into the location tags on Instagram that sometimes people will do to say hey, this is where I went because travel girly, you see for all 3 of these people, they all tag themselves as going to Club Rain. And I want everyone to roll a d6.
Ooh.
We've moved deeper into our situation, and now we're going to have to start rolling on some more numbers.
I rolled a 4.
Cool.
So all my roles outside of my character sheet have been extremely poor.
That's just how it goes.
See, this is the thing. We don't even know how this chart works. We don't know if rolling low is good or rolling high is good. Like, there's no.
If you want me to, and we have time before the next game, I will be happy to break down what is going on under the hood here because it's very fun. Okay. Okay. Checking things.
God, I feel like there's like a digital murder board somewhere.
Interesting.
Yeah, we're just. I got my corkboard right here. We're gonna make it a little red.
I think it's that wild thing. The game designer in me is like, is it a clock? Like, I play a lot of Forged in the Dark.
I got clocks.
Like,
don't worry, I got clocks.
Okay.
I'm just having to copy and paste some things.
That's scary. I'm always unsettled by copying and pasting things.
Making sure.
Then we're gonna hear the dramatic like send press and.
Oh, it would be fucked up actually if I sent this and then somebody's Discord goes off and we all hear it.
Everybody make sure your Discord's muted. Let's go.
That would be very funny.
No.
Okay, so above board, I'm going to remind everyone of the information that we know.
Okay.
Above board, we know that the Whisk knows specifically and has not deemed to share it yet that all of the social media accounts were connected by going to Club Rain. Right. That was the thing that happened, and then we did this roll. Just
Correct.
making sure we all know the things that are going on.
Okay.
Right. Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Accurate. 100%.
I would it as soon as I got the time.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so Whisk tells Harry and Lewis about Club Rain.
Yes.
And then my character immediately goes, I know exactly where that is. Follow me. And
Woo!
Wonderful. And we see, as you guys are making your way towards Club Rain, we see stumbling out of the door into the crowd, our good friend Max.
Yep. The dagger is still stuck in my back.
Wise decision.
Yeah.
I take Max into my big burly arms, and I'm just like, oh my god, what happened?
The owner of this club, bad for business. Very bad for business. Oh, can someone take this out of me, please? It's making me uncomfortable. It just being there.
Max, what the hell are you doing here? And what is the dagger sticking out of his back?
Oh, Hector. Yeah, it's actually good that you're here. I would like you to arrest the man that owns this club. He stabbed me in the back. Well, one of his people stabbed. No, wait. He stabbed me in the back. Dumont?
He stabbed you in the back. His twink was trying to do something else to you.
Yes. The owner of this club stabbed me. Kurt Cobain, can you help me pull this out?
I'm gonna try and help pull out a knife.
Oh, you haven't pulled it out yet. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna help as best as I can. I didn't take the first aid move.
Nope. Yeah, so we're just gonna yank out this knife.
Okay, I'm fine now.
And then I would like to use my sufficiently advanced technology
Okay.
to
To
heal
use
one harm for an injury. Yes. For the glitch, I feel like it should have a problematic side effect.
I grow a tentacle from the wound.
Interesting.
Oh gosh, no. Let's not do that.
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. Maybe the knife is destroyed
I
or
think.
broken.
Yeah, so you pull the knife out, you heal his wound. I think your problematic side effect here is that there is still some internal bleeding going on with Nick
Okay.
because
Unstable?
it does not heal up properly. So Nick, you are sorry, not Nick, Max. Max, you are unstable.
Oh boy. Ooh, I think that cut a tendon there. It's fine. I'll go to the. Okay, so yes, arrest the guy. He's bad news. I think he's responsible for some of the disappearance that's been happening around.
I'm gonna look. Is there anybody chasing, giving chase, or?
Yeah, I think as he says that, you see two people come out of the club, a twink and a large man with jet black eyes.
Oh yes, they're the ones. They're the henchmen.
And I'm just gonna roll a thing. Interesting. Cool. So as the twink and the larger man comes out, the sun is starting to set, and we have the 4th Street of Austin lit up by street lights and like hanging kind of fairy lights. And we see a shadow form over this person and then separate itself from them, the body just falling to the ground. And we see a hand come up and place itself, and then another. And then the demon that you just sent back in time comes forward, and it has an additional set of eyes. It now has 4 eyes instead of 2.
Oops.
It has 66 million years to grind levels before facing us again.
Yep.
That is not right. What the hell is that?
That's
I pull out Bertha and I say, "Good. I was hoping for a rematch." And then, like, I pull out that gone walk, point it straight at the demon, and open fire.
Excellent. You roll kick some ass. As that is happening, the slightly burlier guy with shadowed eyes is going to run forward and tackle Max.
Oh boy. I am going to. Oh, you want some more? I'm going to smack him with my nunchucks.
Okay, so both of you roll kick some ass, and we'll figure out what's going on with that.
Yeah, if someone's trying to attack Max, I would pull a revolver on him.
All right,
pull
so
him out.
I've got +2 forward, because what? Okay, signature weapon. I know my prey, and then what was the other one that I had? I feel like I had another one. Oh no, I haven't been harmed yet. Oh yes, I have. No, I have not been harmed yet.
Yeah, you're still doing baseline 5 harm to this thing.
I rolled a 10 on.
Oh,
Jesus. Okay, so we have 2 full successes. 1 is an advanced success. Lewis, what are you going to do with this advanced success?
Okay. I think that I'm gonna blast the demon, and it's just gonna blow like a hole, like through its shoulder, and it's going to stun it so much and hobble it so much that I completely hold the advantage. All hunters involved in the fight get +1 forward.
Nice. Everyone gets +1 forward. Is that your only additional effect, or I think you get 2 because it's an advanced
2.
move?
Oh, okay. And I get 2. That's so cool.
It's a good game.
You know what? Your attack inflicts double the normal harm.
Fuck.
And I'll take damage. But,
yeah.
But I have a move that makes it so that I'm even scarier once I've taken harm. So I'll risk it.
Yeah. I think what happens here is we see the runes on Bertha light up as part of your rage, and your grief powers this weapon, and it fires this bullet and like anime style shears off an arm from this demon.
Let's go.
And
Spicy.
this demon writhes and buckles a little bit and swipes at you and hits you into the car next to you on the street, and you take 3 harm.
Ooh.
That's not including your armor. Subtract your armor as you need. For Nick, not Nick, damn, Max.
I am one with my character.
For Max, you take out your nunchucks, you slap this guy who's trying to tackle you.
Yes.
Giving him 2 harm.
Yes.
Cool.
And I'll also take harm because I'm gonna take the force them where I want them. And what I do is I'm gonna smack him, and then I'm gonna twist myself around and put me behind him, and so that both Lewis and Perry is nearby. I'm gonna go, Lewis, Cobain, do your thing, help. And I'm gonna help them, I'm gonna help the next person that is gonna attack this burly guy.
Wonderful. Yes, so they take 2 harm and lose their focus for a little bit, but do spear tackle you and deal you a harm.
Yes.
And Whisk, you said something about pulling out your gun?
Yeah, I pull out my magnum and I aim it towards the thug who was going to attack Max.
Yeah.
And suddenly my hand kind of shakes and my aim shifts and I look towards Lewis and I pull the trigger.
Ooh. Roll kick some ass.
I'm gonna help with that, and because I have the power of heart, I automatically succeed. So you get a +1.
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry. I think you misunderstand the prompt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. Whisk has just fired on Lewis.
Oh, okay. I cannot help you with that.
Oh.
You cannot help with that, but you can protect someone.
Oh yes. I can protect. Yes. I will attempt to protect this Cobain lookalike that I just met. And wait. I have something for protect someone.
Wait, Lewis? But I'm the one being attacked,
Yeah,
right?
Lewis is being shot.
Oh wait!
Not-
Oh my god! I thought it was
not
Perry.
Perry.
Oh my god. Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Then
Oh,
it was...
I'm being shot. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will try to tackle Hector and make the gun aim away. And
Okay, so that'll be a protect someone. Perry, what are you doing in this situation?
Yes. I would actually. Can I help out with this protecting of someone?
If
Because
yeah, if Max does not roll a full success or rolls close to the border, then you can jump in. Absolutely.
I rolled a 10 on the protect someone.
Okay, great.
And I
so
get a +1, right? Is it to deal with the thing from the one that Lewis said?
yeah, I believe
the combat.
Okay. Oh, then in that case, Perry, if you can help me out and give me a +1, I will get a 12, and I have advanced protect someone.
so. Ooh.
So yeah, I would enjoy helping out my new buddy Max here because this guy's cool, and he's going for the whisk. So I will go for Lewis and try to shove Lewis because that's totally
Okay.
something Perry's gonna do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do I get the
And
+1 as well from Lewis's ability? Or do I lose that?
no, because it is being used on so mechanical breakdown here. So Max is protecting Lewis, and Perry is doing a help out for Max to protect Lewis to make it a advanced success.
Yes. Which means that both me and the person I'm protecting takes no harm.
Insane.
Yes.
So
What?
so
Oh.
both of you miraculously avoid this bullet as Hector is starting to open fire on the people that he has been with, and you start to see black. You see his irises expand beyond the whites of his eyes.
Okay. Oh god. I go like, wait, Hector, what are you doing? Oh my god, they're not contacts. They're not contacts.
I just look at Max. Max, get away from here as soon as you can. Take this police radio. The code is 6623 and call for backup as soon as.
I've never called police. What's happening to him? What's wrong with his eyes? Why are your eyes like that?
I think if you would like to do that, Whisk, I think you're going to have to act under pressure to have control over your body.
This would probably be like my last message or something.
Mm-hmm. Now, do remember we do have luck. So if you fail this roll, you can use luck.
So act under pressure.
Yes, come on. Seven.
Okay.
Can I spend like 2 lakhs to make it a full success?
All you have to do is spend one. When you spend one luck, it immediately becomes a full success.
All right. Oh, okay.
So you can spend one of your 2 luck for the mystery, and that is a full success. You're able to communicate all of that information perfectly fine, and you can do one additional thing inside of your own control.
Yeah. I just drop my gun, like in shock almost, and then make a beeline for inside of the. I try to put some distance between me and.
Yeah, nice. I like that. So you see Whisk drop their gun and run inside this demon who has had its arm blown off start to try and make another round at you, and the man who is trying to tackle Max start to get up. And then every light in Austin goes out.
What?
Hate that.
You
That.
feel the humidity in the air disappear.
What
Oh,
is
well, that's
happening?
nice.
Right
It
now?
goes from a wet climate to a dry climate in an instant. And above rain, you see a shadow start to peek forward into the sky, lit up only by the night sky stars. And you hear screaming and crying as people are confused and upset because all the power in Austin just shut down. You hear ambulances start running in the distance. And peeking over the top of the club Rain, you see a taloned foot grab onto the R and another on the I. And hoisting itself up over, you see a long beak with 3 red eyes on the left and 3 red eyes on the right. And you see this gigantic bird spread its 6 wings and beat itself up into the air and let out a earth-shattering So, you are now challenged by a great Earl of Hell. Lewis would understand this from their studies of demonology. There are 2 things to keep in mind with this challenge. I think when you hear that cry, Lewis, you need to roll sharp as Lewis, you need to roll sharp as you hear the voice of your husband Julian for the first time in decades.
Okay, I +1 forward because I know my prey. Okay, here we go. 11.
Okay, and 11. You hear this thing whispering to you in your husband's voice. And it asks you, I'm here now. You don't have to fight anymore. I'm here, and it's okay. Just stop. Because you rolled a 10 plus, you can ground yourself in reality and not submit to what this thing is asking of you.
I am going to take a deep breath and look at it and say to Harry and Max, please tell me one of you has something holy from a church, anything on you.
Holy, what is going on? What the hell is that thing?
I'm a time traveler. Do you think I believe in God? I don't carry holy.
What, so is that a demon or something?
Yes. And if you don't have anything, I'm afraid all I can do is buy us time. As he realizes that he doesn't have the vulnerable thing he needs. He says, no holy water, no crosses, no blessings, just me. And then he just starts moving forward with his gun, knowing the time traveler can dip out, knowing that he could probably buy Max some time, and is just determined to sacrifice himself, buying them time to get away as he levels the gun and fires.
Cool. I want to switch to Whisk.
Cool.
Whisk, you are barely in control of yourself as you move through this room, and I want you to roll I want you to roll sharp on the way into the building, on the way into Club Rain, because I want to see if something can happen for you here. Excellent. On the way into Club Rain, Whisk, you stumble and you fall into a table of water bottles from the Unitarian Church of Austin, Texas.
Do I still have agency?
Right now you do, yeah.
Is there like a water dispenser, like a huge canister?
It's like a bunch of bottled water that has been like relabeled by this church.
Yeah, I'll pocket like as many bottles as my pants or trench coats can fit. I'll just grab as many as I can.
Okay.
Because it's
Yeah.
As you're making your way in here, so you've run into the building, you pocket the water. What do you want to do?
I don't have any visual on the outside. Like, do I hear Louis say this? Like,
You don't hear Lewis talking, but you do see. I think we have a little bit of time before the events that just transpired outside happen for you, if that makes sense.
okay. I don't think I can do this on my own. I'll try to make a beeline for the top of the club, and on the way, I would ring up Father Maxwell from the Unitarian Church
Yeah.
as one of my contacts,
Mm-hmm.
and in like barely he's like able to form sentences at this point, but he's just going to say, a demon is on loose. We need help in this matter. I know I owe you one, but please head to Club Rain as quickly as you can and bring as much as blessed weaponry as.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I think you get on the call and send that out into the world, and
It's delightfully sensible.
yeah, it's an expert move from a professional detective. Evaluate the threat, call in what can help. I think you make that call, and then you feel someone hit you in the back of the head. And so you're going to take one harm. And this person looks at you, and you see a white man with short brown hair and a white dress shirt and a black tie. And he says, "You don't need to be here, officer. Why don't you call them off? Because you're already too late." And at that point, every light goes out in Austin, and you hear that screeching call from outside. What do you do?
I look at the person in front of me. Does my senses register that this is the? Am I still in control? Like, do I still have?
Are you?
Or is this like my last?
Are you still possessed? I am going to, because I feel like the nature of the move is a bit stifling, and it needs another rework. So I'm going to let you act under pressure to do anything against this person.
All right.
So you can do a thing, but you have to act under pressure to be able to have control of your faculties to do it.
Mhm.
I think that's way more interesting than just taking your agency away.
Yeah. So I would like to grapple onto this person and then just try to tackle him right into the table with where I saw all the bottles of holy water.
I love that. Yeah, act under pressure.
And this would be +1 forward on this one, right?
Yes.
Because they're acting not against us, but against the monsters.
Yes.
Just making sure. Just checking in. I want to help. We're a
Yeah,
team.
yeah. Because this would still technically be part of the fight.
Yep.
Okay. So that is did you add anything to that?
Yeah, I added a +1.
Okay. So on a 9, on a mixed success, you are told that you're too late to help. And Hector refuses that gambit. You take your stance. You hit this guy with a 3-point tackle over the edge of the second floor of this building, down into the water of the Unitarian Church that has been so graciously provided to just help everyone stay hydrated during Pride. What happens next is Hector and Mr. Dumont are both going to take 2 harm. You're falling off the second story of a building into a table. And Mr. Dumont is going to scream and screech as he is drenched in holy water and smoking. Smoke comes pouring off of his body, and you see his eyes go completely black as he curses at you. Yeah, and I will say that breaks some of the mechanical benefits of what was going on the monsters side. I'll say that breaks something here. And so outside as this happens, Lewis and Max and Perry, you're looking up at this monstrosity in the sky telling you to give up. And you see it falter just a little bit, and you know instinctually that this thing is powerful, but it is not immortal. And with that, we're going to shift back to the group that's outside of Rain.
Right.
But I'm not Christian. I don't have any crosses, but I have this water bottle that the church gave me. I don't know if it's holy water or not. It's just a plastic water bottle.
I stop comedically and I'm like,
Some prayers.
thanks. I take the water bottle and in a moment of like pure action movie badassness, I chuck the water bottle at the demon, pull out Bertha, and open fire on Bertha to cause a spray of holy water to explode in the demon's face as I take another shot. Like in a desperate attempt
to banish
it.
Okay, cool. So that's going to be a kick some ass from Lewis. You're going to get a
Okay.
+1 on that. Not that you need it.
Okay.
I can technically also help him out.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see
It's an
here.
automatic
We're gonna
success.
do kick some ass. Submit. All right, so so I think this is a total of 1 from Know Your Prey. I'm having fun. This is my first Monster of the Week game, so I want to do the things. So 1 from Know My Prey, 1 from Generally You, 1 from the tools. Is there a general +1 for your signature weapon, or do I just get it from the tools? I think I just get it because
You just get it from the tools.
just okay, cool. So I believe I have a total of +3. Okay, for this roll, and then 1 from no +3.
Yes. So it's
I think
3
max is always
plus your
3.
3 that you already have.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So
I'm not adding that.
It's a 6. You to not have a mixed success on this, you would have to roll a 2. Like to have a mixed success, you would have to roll like a 2 and a 1 on the die, or 2 ones.
I got an advanced success.
Excellent.
Which means I get kick some ass advance, so I get 2. Correct? Is that how that works?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to pause you for just a second.
Absolutely.
Because this Earl of Hell specifically is one that can tell all things past, present, and future. And it has a vision of all time. So when an action is made against it, whether planned beforehand or taken directly now, you must roll weird.
Oh.
So
Okay.
before we resolve that kick some ass, let's roll weird real quick and make sure things are flowing.
Okay. I will roll my weird. That is a 6.
Cool, that's a failure.
Yeah. I'm a
Wonderful.
-1 to weird. I
love that for us.
That's my weakness.
Does anyone want to now here's a question. Does anyone want to help out with this?
I don't know how to help out. I can't
Wait a
narratively
minute.
justify.
Hold on. I just realized something. I have +1 forward because I know my prey. Because I deal with demons, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay, and then I also have what does not kill me, which once you've suffered harm in a fight, you gain +1 ongoing till the fight is over.
And you also gave everyone. So are you also with? Do you also have the +1 from giving everyone advantage?
All hunters involved in the fight get +1 forward.
So that's +3. So this is a 9.
Okay.
And then
Perry-
Perry will help out
Yes.
because Perry knows timey-wimey wibbly wobbly shit. So
Yes.
like it's just this moment of like, no, you're thinking about this other time, buddy. I know what you're thinking about. I saw that time too. You're thinking about different. So that's an automatic +1.
Wonderful.
Okay.
I
cool.
love that. So that jumped from a 6 to a 10.
Gotcha.
Because that's what happens when you're playing with 5 or 4 advanced hunters at this point. You have to start throwing some heavy shit in.
Yeah.
Excellent. So on a 10 plus, you surprise Rom because not even 6 eyes cannot see all things. So it is surprised by the fact that you have a plastic bottle of holy water being the thing to help injure it here. And on a 13 plus for your kick some ass, what are the effects that you would like to inflict?
I would like 1, you suffer no harm at all.
Excellent.
It's a clean shot. And 2, your attack drives the enemy away in a rout. Because I can't kill an Earl of Hell, but I can sure as hell banish one back to its realm. And that's what I would like to do. I don't want to kill the demon. I want to get rid of it. I want it to go away.
I think that's an excellent choice.
My character is sacrificing his revenge to keep Austin safe.
I love that. As this bullet flies through, pierces the bottle, allowing it to spray holy water all over this Earl of Hell. It is doused in the antithesis of it. If a demon is earth and fire and rage and malice, praying for the benefit of whomever would drink this water would be the exact opposite of that. And as this bullet flies up and pierces its neck under its beak, it knows that it didn't see this coming. And this gigantic creature gets scared, folds its wings, and dives back into the earth, stripping all of the demons that it was using to power it coming through from this plane. And so the large demon that was in the street, gone. The man who is trying to tackle Max, gotta get one more in there. The man who is trying to tackle Max suddenly falls to his knees, sobbing, and you see that his eyes are clear. And Mr. Dumont, Hector would see that Mr. Dumont sees shadow come up over his face, grab in, and pull him down into hell with them. The lights come back on in Austin, Texas, and everyone is surprisingly safe. And that will be the end of our Monster of the Week mystery.
Aha!
Yes. Oh,
Pretty good.
Not bad.
Pretty nice.
oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
No one died. That's all that
No one
matters.
died. That's
No
truly all.
No
one
one
died, and everything was
died.
cool.
Everything was awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you all so much for playing. I know that there was a little bit of pacing and a little bit of someone is on their own at all times, and that is sometimes a frustration. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. This was an absolute joy to run and get to know you guys. And I hope, genuinely, I hope to talk with you guys and work with you more in the future, because this was an absolute blast.
So much fun.
Fun. Welcome to streaming, Chili Pepper.
Yeah.
welcome in. Thank you for playing.
Yeah.
First round of Monster of the Week, first time streaming. We really appreciate you being present in here.
Thank you so much. Really, this means a lot to me. And
Okay.
thank you for, this has been
I am gonna
time.
tag Steve so he knows that we're done. But for right now, I mean, do you guys have any questions about the mystery or what was going on, so we can chat while we're waiting on Steve?
Yeah. What was that D6?
Yes.
Yeah, what was
Inquiring minds
Yeah,
want to know.
you mentioned something about table.
I can't screen share with you guys in this. Also, probably wouldn't be a good idea. But I'll just tell you guys, there was a phenomenon of demon possession going on throughout this mystery. Anytime someone failed a roll, everyone at the table has to roll a d6. And then I rolled a d6 myself to determine who was actually affected by this.
Mm.
Okay.
In addition to that, everyone at the table had a randomized table that was not the same as everyone else. So rolling a 2 for Lewis would be a different result than rolling a 2 for Max. So there was never going to be a way to like game theory out like, okay, well, if I just like roll high or just roll low, it'll be fine. No. We're coming for you. So that was the D6. I'm glad that it did work out. Thank you so much, Chili Pepper, for playing into it.
Yes.
Because that was a very cool move and it worked out very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
So
worked out
awesome.
in the
I was
end, right?
not expecting to get shot at. Like, woo! Maybe I had forgotten. It was great. It was so good.
Yeah, it was
our fearless leader will be here in 5 minutes.
wonderful. That's
Yes.
fine. I can absolutely talk about.
Yeah.
So everyone, how about this? Starting, we'll go in reverse. Irvi, why don't you start and just once again say your name, your pronouns, and what you do, where people can find you on the internet.
All that jazz. Yes. Hi. Hello. I guess adios and goodbye. My name was Irvi Fitz. I played Perry Daniels for you tonight. My pronouns are they, them, he, him, am, zers. You can find me all across the interwebs. It's probably easier to just type in Irvi Fitz into your search bar, but if you want to be fun, it's Zezer Slod. Everywhere and everywhere abouts. Otherwise, yeah, I'm around making TTRPG content, playing games with friends, and yeah, hit me up. I'm ready to have a fun time.
All right, and then going down to Nick.
All right. Hello there. I have been Nick. He, they. You can find me on all social media platforms as NickSnat1. That is with the number 1. And yeah, this has been fun. A pleasure to play with all of you. And also, I'm also about to appear in another charity live stream with Apochromatic Unlimited. That is
fun.
Literally tomorrow at 1 p.m. PST, where Hector will be there as well. We will be playing Glitter Hearts.
Ooh, I love that. I'll have to. Oh, maybe we can raid in after because I'm also streaming tomorrow. But I'll get to that in a second.
Where is it on?
Apochromatic Unlimited.
Apochromatic. Okay.
Apochromatic. Wonderful.
Yep. It should be 1 p.m. PST Saturday, which is a Sunday for me.
Fantastic. Hector?
I am Hector, also known as Keiichi Okami. My pronouns are he, they. I am a queer Latino, actual play performer, TTRPG, indie game designer. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I will be running Love and Justice, a Glitter Hearts one-shot inspired by Sailor Moon. College age Sailor Moon, but set in UCSD. If you like moons, everyone is chosen by a different moon in our solar system, because I thought, what if we had a whole group of moon warrior princesses protecting planet Earth instead of just one? So we're going to have a really, really good time. We're going to have a lot of fun, and please join us. It's going to be a little sneak preview of more of the content. Keiichi Okami's House of Dreams, or Okami's House of Dreams, is going to be launching this week, Thursday, noon Pacific Standard Time. Next Thursday, oh God, what's next Thursday? Not July 4th, 11th, I think. July the 11th, Thursday the 11th is the plan, because I don't want to stream on July 4th. That's silly.
Understandable.
I'm going to be starting Okami's Library, and I'm going to start off with Thirsty Sword Lesbians. And just come out, hang out with me for a couple hours. I'm going to go through the book, talk about it. It's been out for a little while, so it's not going to be like a fresh look. It's going to be more of I've played a couple of games and experienced it, and come and talk to me. We'll talk about Thirsty Sword Lesbians. We'll talk game theory, and maybe I'll do a little bit of bardic singing for you. So
nice. All right, and Chili Pepper?
Hello, I have been Chili Pepper, him.
Chili Pepper. Uh-oh.
I can see you on stream, but I know that you are muted here.
Yeah.
I'm not muted here.
Yeah, I've been
I
able to
can-
hear you.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, that might just be a me side issue then. Okay,
Oh,
you
they
guys
can
can
hear
hear
on
it
the
on
stream.
stream. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, and I just played Hector the Wisp Pharaoh for you. It was a blast. I'll always cherish this game. Like this was a first in many things for me. So thank you all of you for having me, and Jason, thank you especially to you for this fantastic game. And I'm social media is a scary place, so I have not waded into those risky waters yet. But you can find me lurking on Discord once in a while.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. I'm just going to do my spot and then we'll be ready to roll. So, once again, I'm Jason, he, him. I am the GM for Memester of the Week. We started playing Monster of the Week and we couldn't come up with a name. We started calling it Memester of the Week casually, and then it stuck. And that's why you don't let your friends name things. No, it's a good name, and I love it, and I love our show. And so, if you enjoyed this, please come check it out. We have a reluctant cultist and a skeptic YouTuber and ghost dog, and a lot of fun. And so, yeah, and come check us out tomorrow on Streamster of the Week, where we are going to be playing The Wolf Among Us. And so, yeah, thank you so much for having us. And hey, Steve, where are we at on the Tiltify right now?
Hello. Hi. We're at about $1,005 raised, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm so proud of all the work everyone has put in.
Let's
This has been great.
go.
It's you're all amazing. Thank you so much for doing this. It means a lot. Also, just saying, like Nano said, you're on a platform called Pantsless Tables, so can't really talk about names and judge those. So, anyway, I just want to say thank you to everyone. You've all been fantastic. Chili Pepper, someone who's never been on stream before, you were great. I absolutely love the vibes you brought. And for everyone, like, I just love the way you all gel together. You came together as a party. People who have not played together but still had such good vibes. Jason, fantastic DMing. If you're interested, we'd love to have you back for like a mini series or even like another one shot for charity in September. We're doing another big event for my birthday. So
Sure.
yeah.
Yes, September birthdays.
Hey.
Go Virgos.
Yeah. Also, since we're at that thing and we're doing the stuff, I promised that I would make one important announcement every $100 raised. We're over $1,000. I don't have 10 announcements, but I've been trying to do one out at the end of every game. I had like 4 or 5 announcements ready. So the important announcement is September is going to be another big charity event, and this time we're going to be fundraising for a cause based out of India. And I'm working with an Indian cause to help get them all of their licensing and stuff set up so that they can accept foreign donations. And it's called an FCRA and all of those things. And the advantage of it, hopefully it works out the way it does. And the way, like, the reason why I'm also trying to push that is because, what's the word? Conversion rates and all of those things are like a big deal, and a dollar in India goes a longer way than a dollar in the US. So $1,000 raised here is 80,000 rupees more than that in India, and that is enough to feed a bunch of people or like do a bunch of things for whatever cause, whatever thing that we end up doing. So that is going to be the goal for next time, and again, thank you so much for vibing, for doing this. I am so glad that we wrapped up early, so we've negated all the time lost by starting 45 minutes late. Jason, fantastic DMing again. Pacing is always a problem for me personally. Like, I turned a one shot into a 3-episode miniseries because I couldn't do pacing right. So
when a player gives you golden fucking moment to wrap the series on a meaningful note, don't fucking ignore that. Like,
I'm gonna have to go back and watch because I think I missed the ending. Okay.
Fearless
good.
leader. All right. Well, why don't we sign off so our fearless leader can take a nap and set up for the next game?
Absolutely.
So really quick though, if you would like to decompress or anything else, feel free to join the Session Zero VC or a general thing, because Video Ninja unfortunately can only support one room open at a time, which I don't understand how that works, but it is a problem. So if you need to decompress, vibe, do stars and wishes or anything else, Session Zero is open, or the gaming general channel is also open for you. But yeah, thank you so much for this.
Thank you.
And we'd love to have you on
you.
future games when we run casting calls and stuff then. But till then, I shall see you when I see you. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.